Okay, so what am I doing here? Basically, today is a good day to go target practicing at the archery range. I am in Long Beach. I am at the Eldorado Park, and they have a archery range here. This archery range, a long time ago, the Olympic came here, and there was a tournament, a Olympic tournament here. And so whenever I come down here, I try to get the to this range here. So hopefully I'll get some good shooting today. I have not come here, gosh, for over 2 years, but I'm just making up for missing time, I guess. So let me park my car and get set up. This is the Eldorado Archery Park, and the distance from here to that target is 20 yards. And I haven't been shooting my bow for over about a year, so kind of rusty. So today I thought I'd bring my bow out and shoot some target. I haven't been shooting this bow, so it might be off, but that's my first arrow. Basically, I'm shooting for groups, and then I'm going to start moving my sight. My aim is dead center, but it's off. It's about 11 o'clock high, between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock high. So let's go take a look at the target. Okay, so this is a very bad group right here. This is the last shot that I got. First shot, second shot, third shot, and fourth shot. So let's do that again. I'm going to shoot the center of that target again. Oh, I think I have an arrow slap. Okay, so let's go take a look at that group. This was the arrow slap right here. This is why I hardly shoot at 20 yards. The reason is because it gets really risky at breaking your own arrow. I've damaged a lot of arrows like this, and I've even Robin Hooded arrows. These are pretty expensive arrows, so as you can see, it's to the left, 11 o'clock. That's what I was aiming at. So anyhow, I have to adjust my sight. Okay, so let's go take a look at that. As you can see, it's moved from here down to here. So I need to move my sight a little bit up toward here, and then maybe move it a little bit up so that we set dead center. Okay, so I fixed my sight again. Very nice. I messed up that one. And I messed up that one too. Okay, let's go take a look. These two, as I let go of my arrows, I knew exactly that I messed it up. But these two were perfect. So let's do another shot. We're getting some nice groups right now. Oh, that's an arrow slap. So this one I knew I made a mistake here. This one right here. So The groups here are pretty well. I'm gonna try it again. Okay, so I'm shooting at the target. We'll see where the arrow hits. Okay, and we'll go on from there. This one right here, I was not ready and trigger happy, and I just accidentally tapped this trigger and the release, and it just went. But the group is pretty good. I'm gonna do it one more time. I know I sound like I'm making excuses, but I haven't shot for over a year, and you need to retrain those muscles again. Okay, so that's the group. This one, like I said, I'm getting tired. These are the better ones. I'm gonna try it one more time. That's a very, very bad group. Alright. Okay, so what's the moral of the story here? The moral of the story is that I need to practice my shots more often. I've basically, because I haven't been shooting, my shooting muscles, or anchoring muscle, whatever you want to call it, are not good anymore, and I need to practice so that I can shoot better groups. I'm wobbly when I'm holding my bow like this. I'm wobbly like this, so I need to build this muscle again so I can anchor better. Another shot, guys. Okay, so I know that this is my group after not shooting it for over a year, and I know it's not the bow's fault. This is my fault. I used to shoot better than this when I was shooting a lot, and I have to say, this arm is tired. So okay, so I'm going to try to shoot here. This time I'm going to try to shoot this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, and this spot. Well, this spot, this spot, this spot, this spot, because I only have 4 arrows. I have to say, I have a long ways to go. Horrible shot. Total miss. This is okay, and that's okay. You know, as you can see here. Nipped it here, off. Totally miss. So as you can see, it's not my bow, it's my arm. I'm tired. So I'm gonna see if I could shoot another set of this. I'm gonna shoot this again, this again, this again, this again. I suck. Okay, I'm gonna try to shoot this right here. This is the best group that I've gotten so far. Yes, I'm tired, but maybe if I get some rest, I'll do better. So as you can see, I like to have a group this small. I used to shoot this small at 20 yards. And as you can see, I was getting arrow scalp. Oh shoot. Dang it. This is why I try not to shoot at 20 yards. Check this out. See this? Now there's a reason why some arrows are like this, some arrows are like that. Because look at this. What do you see here? It went through the fletching here. Okay. And look at this. They were slapping each other silly. See, this is why it gets really expensive if you shoot target at close range. And I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. So this went through here. If you look at my arrows, there's some nicks here. Okay. There's some nick on my arrows. And the reason is because I keep shooting at close range, 20 yards. So this arrow right here, see here, it went here to here to here. This was the last arrow that I shot. As you can see, that's why it's angled that way. See, it went that way here. The reason why was because it went through the fletching here. Okay. So that's it's a horrible shot. It's a horrible group actually. But I haven't been shooting for over a year. Today's my first time back at Eldorado Park for over a year shooting. And this is the best group that I got. And I damaged one of my fletching. Okay, so now this is 40 yards. I haven't worked on my sight for 40 yards, so I'm not even sure if how my arrow is gonna hit at 40 yards with my sight. Like I said, I haven't been shooting for over a year. It might be shooting low at 40 yards, so I'm gonna be hitting. I'm gonna try to hit the center right there. And there is a wind blowing from my back toward the target. I don't even know where that hit, but I know that hit the target. No, it's flying low. Wait a minute. Yeah, it hit the target. I was looking at the shadow, the fletching shadow. But I know it hits the target. It hit the target. Low. We'll see what happens. See what kind of group it has. Yeah, shoots really low. So we'll see what kind of group it has. So these are 40 yard short. Here, 40 yard. So I'm gonna have to adjust my sight a little bit. Okay, so I've adjusted my sight on my 40 yard shot. Let's see what happens. It's hitting a little bit better than before. That was my fault. I didn't wait on that one. Okay, so let's go take a look at the shot. I mean, at the group. As you can see, these are my shots. Like I said, I suck. Okay, so here I go again. I'm tired. I should practice some more, but I don't want to exhaust myself. Say 1, 2, 3, and that's the first shot that I shot right there. Okay, so right now I am shooting at plus or minus 60 yards, 57. Let me make it 60. About 62, it's between 60 and 62 yards, between 57 or 62 yards. All right, and that's the part right there. So I'm gonna put my camera stand right here. Okay, so this is the group. It's a little bit better, but the sad part is that I missed the first target, the first shot. It went into the hay pile here. As you can see, it buried itself into here. Okay, so look at that. It went through, and thank God they made this stopper here. See, and here's the fletching. Thank God for that backstop. Okay, so I'm gonna try 80 yards. I know that I could reach 60 yards. This is my fault. I just need to practice here for better shots, but I just want to make sure that my pins are still accurate. So I'm gonna try 80 yards. Okay, so I'm going to arrange this. Okay, this is at 80 yards. Okay, so that's 80 yards over there. Hopefully my pin hasn't shifted. Okay, see if I can still hit 80 yards. That gut. Okay. I think I've missed a couple shots. I'll take a look. Okay, so 80 yards. It's drifting to the right. I think it's just me. I'm tired. So 2 went low and 2 went almost dead center. So try a couple more shots. Okay, I know why it went to the right. It wasn't the bow. It was partly me and partly the wind. I know. I'm blaming it on the elements, right? Yeah, there's a wind blowing from my left side rear toward the target. It's going from left to right. It's a drift wind. And so the wind was actually drifting my arrow a little bit to the right, and that's why I have that drift. And partly it's the wind's fault, my majority it's my fault. So let's do 80 yards again. This time I'm gonna compensate for the wind drift, shoot a little bit to the right or to the left, because the wind's gonna carry it to the right. That one was low. Okay, let's go take a look. So it's shooting low here. I think it's just me, but I'm gonna adjust my sight at 80 yards, my pins, because it's shooting, every one of them is shooting low. And the lowest that I have is the other one. It's gone through to the back again, and that's and this is at 80 yards, guys, and this is a haystack. And it's a pain in the butt to push it out. See, here it is. Okay. Let's see. That's 80-yard shot. Haystack. So let me go adjust my sight one more time for 80 yard, and I should be good. Okay, so I've adjusted my pin one more time, and we're gonna do 80 yards again. I'm tired. Okay. Okay, this is my last 80-yard group. Okay, so this is the last 80-yard group, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come back and do another set. This is the best 80-yard group that I was able to dish out today, and this is because I didn't have any wind blowing at me, so this is good. I'm gonna try 90 yards this time. Okay, so here's another 80-yard shot. This is a better group than I expected it. I've adjusted the windings of my sight a little bit more this time, and this is the result. So I'm going to try 90 yards this time. Okay, so I am ranging 91 yards right now. So I'm going to try 91 yards. I haven't sighted my bow at this range yet, so we'll see if the arrow even makes it to 91 yards. Okay, so how do I know it'll make it? I don't. That's the truth. So this is 90 yards or 91 yards, plus or minus. So this is the last pin on my sight, and I'm shooting heavy arrows. That's why I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to see if I can make it to 90 yards. Here he goes. and it's a bit short. It's low. We'll see what happens. Let me see if I can work out a group. These are pretty heavy Easton Full Metal Jacket arrows. Yeah, it's very low. We'll see. This one, that one, that second shot was to the right. I'm getting tired right now. I have no one to blame but blame myself. The reason is because I haven't shot for over a year and a half. Alright, put my bow right here. This is the 80-yard mark right here. Okay, so the moment of truth. 90-yard shot, guys. Oh my God. Look at this. Holy cow. I haven't shot this far over a year and a half. I was aiming for that. I've been here for 3 hours and I actually shot better tired than fresh. So then the first shot, I'm missing one arrow because it's buried itself in the hay again. This is what I hate about compound bow. They're just too darn powerful. And when you shoot into a haystack, it goes through. But thank God, see this? See that spot right here? This is a backstop. It's made out of rubber, heavy duty rubber. And it managed to punch a little tiny crack here. Look at this. There. Okay. I actually did better shooting my group. This one I knew that it was gonna miss because when I let off my shot, I knew it went bad. But I'm actually pretty pleased with this group right here. So yeah, 90-yard shot, guys. After a year and a half, I just need to keep practicing.